Look, all I'm saying is if that Britain is going to become a woke dystopia in which the police will literally come and arrest you for ridiculous things, really petty reasons for things that are just completely inconsistent, inconsequential, and utterly nonsensical, I demand a better quality of Gestapo. Okay? I'm really sick of watching the most mediocre and unimpressive people essentially bully people with the power of the state and show that they are in fact people who, outside of the context, if they weren't given a license to do this, they're people you wouldn't think very highly of in other regards, right? Every other day you get a video like this that goes around on Twitter where our woke Gestapo goes to someone's house and says, oh, well, you posted something on social media and someone didn't like it. And it's like, okay, so what? Was the tweet illegal? Was the Facebook post illegal? And don't get me wrong, there can be, of course, a legitimate reason to consider a Facebook or social media post to be illegal. It could be posting literally a death threat or something like that. It could be a call to terrorism or something. Fine, yeah, I accept that. But most of it really isn't that. I mean, let's watch this particular one and we'll see just what the complaint is, because this is just, again, every single day, but this is just incredible.
No. The Hampshire police would realise how ridiculous this is. It is. Good. I'm glad
to come to this.
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level, because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted. You come to arrest me. You don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because there's something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media page. That's
not his.
why you've been.
Right. So in this particular case, Officer Dimwit has decided that they both posted the same thing, but for some reason, only one of them is getting arrested. And they're being arrested over causing anxiety. It's so preposterous. I mean, could you think of something more nebulous to accuse someone of? And how is causing anxiety a criminal offence? This is preposterous. But this is the woke totalitarian dystopian hellhole that is modern Britain. But again, look at the officers. They're not exactly our best and brightest, are they? They don't look like they understand why they're even there themselves. And they're given a very, like I said, nebulous criterion in which to say, right, okay, now you're in trouble, I'm afraid. Why? Well, you caused anxiety on the internet. Are you sure? Is this what you signed up for, is it? Were you like, yeah, I'm going to protect people's feelings on the internet. That's my job. That's why I got into policing, to stop people, again, just very normal people. If you look at the guys next to them, you can't really see them properly, but if you look at them, just totally normal people. Oh, we don't want anxiety on the internet. That's why I became part of the woke Gestapo, and I'm standing around very proudly as if, I mean, they don't look very proud though, do they? Arms crossed, like looking defensive. This is the point. These people are not exactly brilliant. And I just think that, honestly, we deserve better as Britain, right? I mean, if you look at the other kind of police states around the world, their police seem more impressive, right? Their police are kind of intimidating. They're tall, they're well-dressed, they've got body armor, they look like they work out. They are impressive people that they are the people who are being oppressed by them have to deal with. Ours are not impressive people. Why can't we have a better quality of Gestapo? Like, for example, Pete North, who posts under Northern Variant, was due to give a lecture on the absence of strategic direction in the Reform Party. Not terribly controversial, I would have said, but he is a right-wing blogger. And he was giving a talk at a traditional Britain social group, and the police came down and decided that they need to be broken up because of a bunch of apparently sort of insufferable Antifa types. Goons showed up and blocked the entrance to the pub. The police refused to move them away, so the landlord pulled the plug. The plug gormlessly told us there was nothing they could do. Well, you could have removed the Antifa guys, right? Again, if you're going to be like the police of woke vice and virtue, at least do a good job. And at least be honest, right? But look at the quality of the plot here. Come on. I mean, at least, Like, in 80 or so years, when the woke regime has fallen, and they're making movies about the terrible oppression that British people had to live under, which again, it's pathetic oppression, right? I would like it so the villains are actually scary, right? Because I mean, if you look at portrayals of Nazi Germany, oh yeah, you don't want to get caught by the Gestapo. They're terrifying. Look at those guys. You don't want to get caught by our woke Gestapo because a woman's going to be like wringing her hands at you, or some chubby diversity hire is going to be like, no, it's just you just can't, bro. Just can't do this. What are we looking at? Like the most unimpressive plot are going to be like, yeah, sorry, you were causing anxiety online. And there are a million videos like this I could have pulled up. I mean, you may remember the lesbian nana controversy where the police turned up to someone's house, and the daughter was autistic and just made a comment that the officer looked like her lesbian nana. Can't see her face there, but you can pretty much guess from the haircut that maybe this wasn't an entirely inaccurate description. And the police officer took it really, really personally and was like, right, that's homophobic abuse. So now the police are the victims of the general public. In this particular case, the police were the victims of an autistic 16-year-old girl, and the video of them arresting her was just horrible. It's horrible to watch. It's totally unnecessary. It's completely bonkers. And exactly the kind of thing that the woke Gestapo do. Right, you've crossed the line now. How dare you say that this woman looks like a lesbian nana? And this was tremendously homophobic. Anyway, the police had to investigate a complaint against this, by the way. And the officer herself, who I'm sure everyone now calls just lesbian nana, was told to reflect on this. But she wasn't given any kind of disciplinary, no caution, no time off, nothing like that. She was just told, why don't you think about what you've done? Try not to create a national incident with an autistic 16-year-old girl in future, please, because really it wasn't that bad. Calm down. But again, look at the person we're dealing with. What kind of person is like, well, that's it. That's it. I'm done. She abused me. She said I look like a lesbian nana. That's homophobic abuse. I'm taking her in. Who are you taking in? The 16-year-old autistic girl. Yeah, I've got her. So that is, what are you doing? What are you? Is that why you got into policing? What are you here for? Again, the level of quality in our woke Gestapo is just disgraceful, and I'm just really sick of it. I want 6'5" guys in trench coats who are literally the fingermen from V for Vendetta. I want a woke Gestapo that strikes fear into the heart of the public. If you're going to have a Gestapo, which personally I'm not really in favour of, but okay, this is the world we live in. If we're going to have a Gestapo, then okay, let's make them impressive. Let's not make them the soft-handed, embarrassing types who just sit there with their arms crossed like they're embarrassed that they're a part of a woke Gestapo and who aren't proud of what they do and are just like, yeah, we're just community resolution officers. No. What you're doing is imposing an ideological regime on us against our will, and inconsistently and frankly pathetically. If you're going to do that, at least do it properly, right? Do it properly so we can at least go, well, it was tough. We were being oppressed. Here are our war stories of how we got around the evil fingermen of the woke regime or something like that, because I mean, like I said, when our grandchildren come to make movies about the oppression we had to struggle through, man, it's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be really, really embarrassing that this is what we were being oppressed by. Can we please, and I just stress this, can we please be oppressed by someone slightly more impressive than the lesbian nana and the diversity hires? Just please.